Think she's unfazed. Think again. That silence is cutting deeper than you realize. At first, she carried herself as if nothing's changed, moving through her days. Like your absence is nothing more than a passing breeze. She laughed, she posed, she keep busy. Almost like you were never there. But beneath that calm surface, she feels the shift. The moment you stopped chasing, the instant you stopped showing up for her, something inside her world tilted. And the longer you remain silent, the more it crawls into her thoughts. Little by little, it messes with her mind. She starts asking herself the questions she never thought she would. Did I get him all wrong? Why isn't he chasing me anymore? Did I lose him for good? Those doubts don't knock politely, they barge in, and with them comes the first flicker of panic. She thought she had time. She thought you'd always be there, waiting in the wings. But now she's the one scanning, wondering, replaying every moment in her head. Because the truth is, when you pull away, that's when she begins to chase. If you think she's truly moved on, if you believe she hasn't given you a second thought, stay with me. In just a few moments, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens in her mind when you stop giving her attention. And once you see it clearly, you'll never feel the need to chase again. 1. The unexpected power of silence. When a woman hurts you, your natural instinct might be to respond, to demand answers, to pour out your pain, to make sure she understands how much she's affected you. But here's the catch. That's exactly what she expects. She's prepared for you to get emotional. She expects you to ask for closure. She expects you to chase. The real move, the one she never sees coming, is silence. Nothing throws her off balance more than when you don't react at all. Why? Because women are hardwired to anticipate emotional feedback. When she hurts you, she's testing to see if she still has a hold on your emotions. But when you stay quiet, when you refuse to give her the reaction she was ready for, you force her to rethink everything. Why isn't he reacting? Did he never care? Is he already over me? Every unanswered question shifts the power in your direction. Silence unsettles her. It leaves her alone with her thoughts, without the comfort of knowing she still holds sway over you. And this isn't about playing games. It's about knowing your worth. You're not ignoring her to manipulate. You're doing it because your value is too high to waste on someone who doesn't truly appreciate it. When she finally realizes you're not playing along, that's when the cracks start forming in her confidence. 2. Reverse the power dynamic. Most men make the same mistake. When a woman hurts them, they chase harder. They plead. They try to prove they're worth her attention, or they hope guilt will make her care. But all of that only hands her the power. Chasing confirms her importance. Getting emotional shows she still has control. The smarter move, the opposite. You walk away. You invest in yourself, your growth, your goals, your life. That's what really throws her off. She expected you to fight for her. She thought you'd try to prove you still care. She assumed she had more time to keep you in her orbit. But when you disappear from the game, when you simply vanish, she's suddenly the one left wondering, did I miscalculate? Why isn't he chasing? Is he really over me? And that's the moment the tables turn. You're no longer standing there, waiting for her validation. 3. The fear of losing you kicks in. Here's something most men overlook. A woman only truly values what she believes she could lose. When you are always available, replying instantly, chasing her, and constantly showing her that you still cared. She had no reason to hurry, no urgency to appreciate you. In her mind, you were a permanent fixture. You'd always be there, no matter what. But when that certainty vanishes, when you've pulled back and appear emotionally detached, that's when the panic quietly begins. Every unanswered message now lingers in her thoughts. Every stretch of silence feels heavier. Each day that passes without hearing from you makes her question whether you're slipping away for good. At first, she'll keep a mask on. She won't message first, and she acts as if she's unbothered, but inside, she feels it. She starts scrolling back through old conversations. She watches your stories more closely. She catches herself checking her phone, hoping for a notification with your name. That's when the shift in dynamic becomes undeniable. She moves from feeling in control to feeling unsettled, unsure. And when she loses that sense of control, she doesn't just sit back. She starts testing you. Does he still care? Can I still get a reaction? Is he really moving on without me? The tests can be subtle. A casual hey to see if you'll respond right away. A photo with another guy to spark jealousy. Suddenly liking your older posts or stories to grab your attention. This is the trap where most men stumble. The moment they see even a hint of interest, they rush back in. They answer too quickly. They take the bait. And just like that, they hand the power back to her, showing she still has influence. But a man who understands his value, a man who knows his worth, sees these for what they are, attempts to reclaim control. He doesn't react. Because the real test isn't about whether she reaches out. It's about how much effort she's truly willing to put in. If she genuinely regrets losing you, she won't rely on lazy gestures. She put in the work to repair what's broken. 5. The ultimate shift. She starts chasing you. When her usual tactics fail, something changes inside her. Suddenly, she's the one making the moves, texting more often, finding excuses to talk, bringing up shared memories. For the first time, she feels the real weight of possibly losing you. And that fear of loss is one of the most powerful forces in attraction. But here's where so many men make the critical mistake. The second they see her making an effort, they drop their guard. They forgive instantly. They make themselves fully available again. And just like that, all the strength they've built disappears. The cycle resets. She realizes she has you back. The challenge is gone. And the attraction begins to fade once more. The man who truly understands his worth doesn't give in so quickly. He doesn't reward bad behavior with instant forgiveness. He waits. He makes sure she proves herself before letting her back into his world. That's when he truly wins. 6. When she regrets taking you for granted. The moment she understands your presence is gone for real, everything shifts. At first, she brushes it off, telling herself you'll come back, that you'll be the one to break the silence. But when that doesn't happen, when she sees you moving forward without hesitation, regret creeps in. It starts slow, then all at once. She replays the old memories in her mind, the moments she once overlooked, the things she took for granted. She begins remembering the way you supported her, the way you were always there, the way you made her feel safe, valued, and important. But now, that stability she once took for granted is gone, replaced by a quiet but persistent doubt. Did I make the wrong choice? Why isn't he chasing me? Is he really over me? At first, she tried to drown out those thoughts. Maybe she dates someone new, fill her calendar with parties, or throw herself into work. But distractions like that only last so long. Because late at night, when the world is quiet and she's left alone with her own mind, she feels it. The silence, the emptiness, the weight of realizing that the man who once cared deeply for her is no longer there. And that realization lingers like a shadow she can't shake. Why? Because women rarely regret losing a man right away. True regret only sets in when they see that he's really gone, when there's no more safety net. And once she senses she may have made a mistake, the panic begins to build. 7. When she starts watching you from a distance, even if she doesn't reach out immediately, she starts keeping tabs. She'll check your social media more than usual. She'll quietly ask mutual friends how you're doing. She'll scan for updates without ever leaving a comment. Out loud, she'll claim she's just curious. But deep down, she's looking for something, clues about whether you've moved on, whether you're happier without her, whether you even care at all. And when she sees you thriving, not stuck in heartbreak, but actually looking stronger, more focused, more alive, that's when her stomach drops. Because now, it's not just regret she's feeling, it's fear. Fear that someone else might be appreciating you in ways she never did. Fear that you've found someone who makes you even happier. Fear that maybe, just maybe, she was only a chapter in your life, and not the main story. That thought eats away at her. After all, one of the most powerful emotional triggers for a woman is the idea that another woman is now receiving the love she once had. If she truly valued you, she won't be able to simply sit back and watch it happen. 8. When she realizes she's losing her grip on you. Here's what many men don't understand. Even after a breakup, many women still want to believe they could have you back if they decided to. As long as she thinks you'd be there, if she changed her mind. She never feels the full weight of loss. But the moment she sees you moving forward, leveling up, building yourself, living without hesitation, the illusion shatters. She can't just text you and expect you to respond right away. She can't drop a photo online and assume you'll react. For the first time, she realizes she's no longer in control. 9. The shift in power. When a woman loses the certainty that she can get you back, something unexpected happens. Her attraction often spikes. Now, she's the one trying to figure out how to regain your attention. She's the one feeling the need to chase. And that shift is exactly when she starts wanting you back the most. 10. When she starts sending mixed signals. At this point, confusion sets in. She doesn't want to fully admit her feelings, So instead, she tests the waters. She might randomly like one of your posts. She might send you a casual message out of nowhere, pretending it was by accident. She might post something deliberately crafted to catch your attention. Here's what you need to understand. This isn't about fixing the relationship. This is about her checking if she still has power over you. If you react too quickly, if you rush to reply, or if you get overly excited just because she's giving you a bit of attention again, she'll feel like she's won you back without any real effort. And when that happens, the cycle simply resets. So instead of following her breadcrumbs, stay patient. If she truly wants to return, she must prove it. She needs to put in real, consistent effort, because you're not looking for games. You're looking for genuine change. 11. When she finally tries to get you back. If you've stayed strong and detached up to this point, this is when she makes a real move. She won't just drop a casual hey. She might bring up the past, try to explain her actions, or even apologize, something she swore she'd never do. And in this moment, the balance of power has shifted entirely to you. It's no longer about what she wants, it's about what you want. Do you let her back in? Do you keep moving forward? Do you set new standards she must meet before she earns a second chance? The truth is, this process was never truly about getting her back. It was about getting yourself back. And once you understand that, you'll never chase validation again. 12. When she tries to make you jealous. At this stage, desperation starts to show. She feels her grip slipping, and that fear drives her next move, trying to spark an emotional reaction. She might post pictures with other men, leave flirty comments on someone else's profile, or suddenly appear to be living her happiest life. But understand this, it's all for show. She isn't doing it because she's genuinely moved on. She's doing it to see if you'll react, to check if she can still stir your emotions. But a man who knows his value doesn't take the bait. He stays focused on his own path, and when she realizes her games no longer work, she's left wondering why you're not playing along. 13. When she starts overcompensating. Now the pressure really hits her. None of her usual tactics, jealousy, mixed signals, little tests are working. So she begins to overcompensate. Suddenly, she's overly nice. She likes every single post you make. She sends long, heartfelt messages as if nothing ever happened. Here's where many men slip. They see this as proof she wants them back for real. But often it's not about genuine love, it's about reassurance. She wants to know she could still have you if she chose to. Before you get caught up in the excitement, ask yourself, is she showing consistent effort, or is this just panic? Is she rebuilding trust, or is she simply trying to slip back into her comfort zone? Because if she's not proving her sincerity, she's playing a short-term game, and you should be playing for long-term value. 14. When she hopes you'll be friends. If nothing else works, she may pull out one final move, suggesting you stay friends. But this isn't about friendship. It's about keeping you as a backup option. Think about it. If she genuinely wanted a platonic friendship, she wouldn't get upset when you stop responding. She wouldn't feel jealous seeing you happy without her. She wouldn't keep checking in to see if you've moved on. This isn't friendship, it's about maintaining an emotional safety net. She wants to know that if she ever changes her mind, you'll still be there. The real question is, are you okay with being just an option? If the answer is no, then you already know what to do. A high-value man never settles for leftovers. If this video brought you value, make sure to like and subscribe to Mind of Stoic for more. And if you're ready to see what happens next, the video on your screen right now is exactly where you should go. Click it, and I'll see you there.